welcome to the madness. Okay, today's cleanup day. We're gonna work on some of this. Made a trip down to the co-op. Let's shoot this video. I'll throw it in a time lapse and you guys will be able to see what's going on. This is a mess. Clean the tank out. Kind of show you what we got going on. Hopefully a little bit of an update, and I got a new tank to show you guys. There's an unboxing coming up. Shout out to Cobalt Aquatics. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is their 8-gallon microvue3 30. You can see the 3 above is for a cube. This is a cube tank that they sent me as part of their 12 days of giveaway. I am so excited. So I got the tank. It came with a light, a filter, and they threw in a heater with this kit. Not only that, I made a trip over to the co-op today, and over at the co-op I was able to pick up a couple of Cory catfish and some easy green. Let me show it in the shot. See if I can show it here. Got some easy green, finally. So excited to try this out. I also got a piece of spiderwood. I've always seen this stuff, and wow. What a beautiful piece of spiderwood. I am totally ecstatic to see how this works. See if I like the actual type of wood. This is what I was talking about the other day. I haven't played with any of this type of wood, but I am ecstatic. Shout out to Cory and Aquarium Co-op for what he does. Great store. I love going. It's always a treat to go. And let's do a little bit of an unboxing. I'll do a little bit of setup. You guys will be able to see more, and enjoy. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, gonna unpack this really quickly. 8-gallon cube microvue fish tank. Really cool tank. Let me get it out of the box. I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse of me getting it out of the box, and then we'll come back and I'll show you more about it. Holy cow, guys. Okay, here's the tank. Went together pretty quick. Obviously, did a little bit of a time lapse on this. One thing to note, there's I think it's silicone or hot glue that they use to hold stuff in place when they're shipping these. Gonna try and take some of this off. The easiest way is actually to use a razor blade. I know it sounds weird, use a razor blade on a brand new glass tank. But yeah, if you can get it underneath there, you can usually pop the hot glue chunks right off of these. The tank's all set up. This light is really bright, so it's hard to record with the camera. But let me show you real quick. Let me see if I can get it to at least focus in and show you what we got going on here. So, yeah, this light's super bright, so it makes it really awesome for shooting, because I can get a lot more of the colors in the shot. But it does come with, like I said, the light on top This is the heater. I kind of made it an extension of the light, so it's all in one area. There's a pair of suction cups on the back, and then I've got this filter here. This filter is kind of interesting. I'm going to shoot a close-up of it. We'll get some shots of it with the other side of the camera. I'm running this on the Galaxy S8 Plus. I don't know if I explained that in the last video. All this is shot on my cell phone, and we'll get this pulled apart, and I'll show you kind of why this filter is kind of cool, kind of not cool. It's interesting, and we'll show what I like and what I don't like about it. But yeah, stay tuned. This is not going to get set up. I don't know why I say stay tuned all the time, because I think I'm ending a video. Anyways, this stand that this is on is hollow. There's nothing here. I've got a piece of 3/4 inch plywood that I've got to cover this side with before this tank goes up. It is rimless. It is also what they call frameless. So the 33 next to it has a frame. This tank has no frame on it at all. So if it had a frame, I'd be okay getting by, but I really want to make sure I've got something nice and solid on the top. That way, if there's any warping going on, the 3/4 inch plywood will keep it from happening. You don't want to put it on a thin stand. If it's on a thin stand, these can move, and that can cause these seals to go bad. Okay, moving the shot here just a little bit. Let me pull this out of its canister, and then I'll show you what's going on here. So this is Cobalt Aquatics little filter that they have come up with. If you twist it backwards, the cartridge pops off, and the bottom is the actual motor, and it sits right in its cradle. So the idea is that the water comes in through the bottom here from the motor. This motor shoves it up into this cartridge. Kind of a cool idea. And then it runs through the top of this sponge filter and right at the top here. To access the insides of this thing is kind of tricky, but if you grab the inside lip and pull, this cap comes off, and you're left with basically foam. So the only thing that this tank runs off of is biological media. This foam basically is what keeps this running. Depending on how I run this tank, I may cut the bottom inch off of this and run a ChemiPure green nano inside of here, but we'll see what happens. That's my thought is I've always used some type of chemical filtration along with biological to keep my tanks happy. So I like this idea. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna run it with just the foam for now, and then if we need to, like I said, we'll cut this foam down. It's kind of a coarse foam as well, and then you'll have basically both worlds. You'll get, you know, chemical at the top, and then we'll run the foam on the bottom, so it'll be able to push all of that, and it'll clean and filter the water and still be able to collect bacteria on the foam. Okay guys, let me show you what I had in mind. This is a piece of spider wood, like I was showing you in the clip. I went down to the co-op and got. I'm hoping this fits in here the way I want it to, but really neat and interesting piece. It's kind of fun to play with this stuff because they always gives you different ideas. This was another idea I had when I was looking at this piece, was to run it kind of similar to this, as if a stump has fallen over in the tank. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up of what I'm talking about. Let me move shots here. So if you look at this, you can see how this back is really dark, but it does give almost like as if this is the backside of a stump. And then when you roll to the front, you've got this really interesting root structure that comes down like this. It runs all the way across, almost to from the back to the front of the tank. But if I clip this guy off a little bit, he'll actually scoot back into the back corner back here. And then I might do some plants running from the base coming up through this stuff. If I don't do plants, the other thing is my whole thought process was to do a lot of that leaf litter in the bottom of this tank. Let me show you. I think you saw my last video, I kind of showed these, but these are the mini catappa leaves that we have. But basically I'd be spreading these out all over the bottom of this tank, and it'd basically be a leaf litter bottom, or close to what they would call a black water tank. Darla, get out of her face.
Darla.
Darla. She says no, no. Hadley. Hello. Roxy, get out of her face. You're so gentle. Get out of her face. Hey. Get out of her face. She says, I see fishy, fishy. Does you see fishy, fishy, fishy? I know. Hey guys, how's it going? Trip to Cobalt. Stay tuned. Hey guys, how's it going? Made a trip to the co-op. Stay tuned. Surprises. Okay, let's see. Fish tank in the background. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, how's it going? Whoa, there's a finger in the frick phone. Made a trip down to the co-op today. There's a new piece of wood. It's a neat, easy green. Maybe I should look at it first. And down in the corner over here, there's a new bag of fish here. Let's see how this goes. Why am I staring at the camera here? Camera's over here, over there, here, there, here. Okay.